Welcome back to Fast Break. Marquette moves on to the semifinals. Liza Karlen alongside with us. I want to talk about the fight of this team and the battle. We know every single time these two teams match up, it's going to be an all-out brawl out there. But how much fight's in this team to get one done?
Yeah, I mean, you have to have fight being 0-2. I mean, Villanova is just such a scrappy team. They obviously have Lucy Olson, but they also have really, really incredible role players. So if you take them for granted a little bit, they're going to come back. And we've learned that twice this year. So I think that was a huge factor into us continuing to have that energy. We've played them super close 2 games this year, and haven't been able to come out on top. So finally getting that win feels great.
Yeah, it sure does. Hard to beat a team 3 times. You guys came through today. So you only scored 50 points. It was a defensive battle.
Yeah.
But almost 4 Marquette players in double figures. Very close. Talk about that balance. And obviously you were one of those 13 points. But talk about the balance of the team.
Yeah, the messaging going into this weekend was whatever it takes. So bench players, starters, it doesn't really matter if it's a pretty game, if it's an ugly game, whatever we need to do to win, we have to find a way to do that. And today, there wasn't going to be a player with 20, 25 points just with how the game was going. So it was huge to have our bench players come in and contribute. And as you could see through Skylar Forbes and, Lee Volker, it's huge for us to be able to have some depth in that area.
Yeah, it was great balance. Let's flip to the other side of the court. In a 50-48 win, it's obviously a great defensive battle. Talk about the game plan and the defense the Golden Eagles played today.
Yeah, I mean, getting back to a little bit of how Villanova is as a team, you want to put so much time towards Lucy Olson and how to stop her and how to slow her down just because of the player she is. But our focus points were actually, Bella Runyon and, some of the other shooters that have been doing really, really well for us, for them.
Yeah.
But if we could slow them down and slow down, the clip that they're shooting at towards the end of the year right now, we would be able to pull that game off.
Awesome.
So. Thanks.
I want to go through the final moments of this one. I saw the emotion afterwards. Marquette had lost to Villanova 6 times in a row, and you finally get one. Can you take me through the last 5 seconds and then the post-game celebration?
The last 5 seconds, I said this back there, but it's hard because you know exactly what's going to happen. And we've seen it this year twice of, all right, they're giving it to Olson, and she's going to go and try and score. And if you're not in the screening action, it's tough. You can rebound and you can try and put a hand in there a little bit and try and help. But at the end of the day, it got down to, Rose Nkumu defending and Jordan King and Kenzie Hare and everyone that helped out on Lucy Olson all night. So those 5 seconds is just like whatever happens, happens. We got to this point and hopefully it lands in our favor. So
Awesome.
Well, moving forward, you got UConn up next. What's the confidence, though, for this Golden Eagle squad?
Honestly, right now we've played UConn every single year in either this position or the finals, or at least since I've been here. So it's a really tough game. We know that. It's a tough environment to play in. It's almost like a home game for them. So honestly, going back to the messaging of whatever it takes, and there's really nothing to lose for us. I mean, we're at UConn's place, like I said, their crowd, their arena, and we're just going to go out and do what we can and have no fear.
Golden Eagles will be ready.
Yes, we
Best
sure
of
will.
luck tomorrow.
Thank you so much, you guys.
Congrats on the win. Thanks for the time.
Thank you.